Here's something that sounds simple, but it isn't. Making friends as a man again feels weird, feels awkward, and even unnatural. And there's a reason for that. I'm a liver man forced to be alone but free to decide how to live it. And if you ever thought I should probably have more friends by now, but still didn't do anything about it, yeah, this explains why. When men are younger, friendships form automatically. You go to the same school, you work at the same job, go to the same gym, the same nights out. You don't build friendships, you inherit them. You are just around each other. You don't need deep conversations, you don't need to explain yourself every single time. Presence is enough for that sense of closeness. And nobody overthinks it. But adulthood removes that structure. After 30, everything changes. Schedules don't line up, energy is lower, life is heavier, and reaching out feels loaded. And you start thinking, why am I texting him now? Will this be weird? What do I even say? Men don't have a script for this. We weren't taught how to say, hey, I miss having people around. So instead of risking awkwardness, men do nothing, and nothing feels safer. You see this in small moments. You think about calling an old friend, and then you don't. You see someone you used to be close, uh, and on, maybe, for example, in social media, you are scrolling and you see uh, someone, and you go on, you scroll past. So you assume he has his own life now, and maybe that's true. But maybe he's thinking the exact same thing as you as you do. Two people that are looking for the same, and both at the same time are waiting, and nobody moving. That's how isolation sustains itself. There's another layer as well in this situation. As men get into relationships, friendships often becomes secondary because time shrinks, energy shifts, and sometimes there's a subtle pressure to focus on couple life. So hanging out with friends too much can feel unnecessary, immature, unproductive. So men invest less there until the relationships ends, and suddenly they realize that they don't have a social base anymore. And rebuilding from that point feels kind of embarrassing for men. Like you're late to something everyone else already figured out. So, why do men stay stuck without friendships? Well, because rebuilding requires admitting loneliness, initiating without certainty, risking rejection, and men aren't rewarded socially for that. So they stay quiet. They tell themselves, I'm fine, I don't need much, I'm busy anyway. And slowly, loneliness becomes normal, not painful enough to change, not good enough to enjoy. This is why rebuilding male friendships feels awkward. Not because men don't want connection, because we all do, but because they were never taught how to restart it. If you ever felt stuck between wanting friends and not knowing how to reach out, yeah, you're not alone in that. Alright, guys, that's all for now. Hopefully, this short reflection has been helpful. Please help the channel with your like and subscribing and sharing this content. Take care and see you in the next one.